There is no shortage of good, heartwarming stories with happy endings that come out of the University of Virginia Children's Hospital. This isn't necessarily one of them, but it will open your eyes to a type of medical care that you're probably not familiar with. In fact, like the family it affected, you've probably never even heard of it. It was one of the happiest days of her life, August 19th, 2004.
Beautiful baby girl, weighed 7 pounds, 7 ounces.
Lisa Frazier and her husband had a new daughter, son Bryston, a new baby sister. Kelli Dene rounding out the perfect all-American looking family with that cute blonde hair, that great smile, that always present twinkle in her eye. Today, Kelli's room looks like the room of any toddler. Familiar faces line the crib. Pictures and memories fill shelves and walls. The difference? Kelli passed away last September, just days after her 3rd birthday. In November of 2006, Kelli was diagnosed with metachromatic leukodystrophy, a rare genetic disease.
We were told she would lose every ability that she had. The ability to talk, to eat, to walk, to move her body in any way, everything.
Doctors told Lisa her daughter would only live another year, maybe a year and a half.
You can't even digest it. You're absolutely numb.
She died 10 months later. Right before Kelli had her feeding tube put in April of 2007, Lisa was introduced to Dr. Noreen Crane, the medical director at UVA Children's Hospital, of something called pediatric palliative care.
Palliative care is a multidisciplinary program that addresses pain and symptoms that children may have from a life-limiting condition.
I had never heard the term.
Pediatric palliative care is in its infancy. Dr. Crane started the program at UVA when she arrived in 2001. Kelli was Dr. Crane's first patient with MLD. Lisa, being a teacher, started to do her research.
Everyone was trying to learn about it, but it was something that I basically had to teach myself about.
And so when we first met, I thought, okay, she knows everything. I learned everything I needed to know about MLD.
But as the days, weeks, and months went by, the pain got worse. Dr. Crane's palliative care helped make scenes like this one as bearable as possible.
As time got closer, as her pain increased, it was much more of communication, of telling me, how to increase her medication, what to do if she had been crying for 2 or 3 hours.
Dr. Crane acted as a liaison of sorts between Kelli's family and her doctors at UVA.
The most important thing is her comfort. She can't go through hours of crying. Is not acceptable. The crying has to stop.
It was a godsend because I had been searching for someone to be able to help us, especially take care of her pain management and to take care of her in the home and to help guide us along the way.
During her final weeks, Kelli spent most of her time heavily sedated on pain medication. What she was thinking, what she could hear, what she knew about what was happening, all a mystery to Lisa. Then last September, the crying did stop. What's it like for you when you walk in the room?
Actually, I have a peace and a sense of her presence in a way, and love and joy.
A garden in front of the Frazier house helps keep Kelli's memory alive, and Lisa has made it her mission to spread the word about a type of care she knew absolutely nothing about a year and a half ago, a type of care that she couldn't imagine going through those final days, weeks, and months without, as she tried to provide everything she possibly could for her daughter in her dying days.
Right now, I don't want her to be forgotten, and I want people to talk about her and remember her and to share things about her.
We'll talk about a story of overcoming and inspiration. I told Lisa that faced with the same situation, I don't know if I'd have the same strength and determination that she showed and continues to this day to show. A couple of other quick notes. Thanks to Lisa and Dr. Crane for taking the time to share Kelli's story and the story of palliative care. And thanks to Jim Carpenter over at Gitchell Studios for some of the pictures that really captured Kelli during those final days.
It's heartbreaking, and to think that there are men and women right down the road from us who deal with these tragedies. Somebody has to be there for the family, and so it makes our job so rewarding to be able to raise money for the hospital this coming
weekend. And to meet
weekend.
these people, you know, we hear so much about all the good UVA does, and I don't want to downplay that at all, but not every story has a happy ending, and the way they were with the Frazier family all through those final months of Kelly's life, and to this day you saw the relationship that Dr. Crane and Lisa still have.
Like you said, as a parent, you don't even want to go there.
No.
You don't even want to go there, that could happen, but that does happen all the time, and just to see that support network makes me feel better that we're so close to a hospital.
It's certainly nice.
And that's where we're going to be all weekend long.
Yeah, coming up this weekend, the annual UVA Children's Hospital Telethon. The story of the Fraziers, just one that we'll share with you over the course of the weekend, Saturday night, and again all day Sunday. We'll be right back.